Hey, what's up everyone, Vortex here and welcome to a ranting video. I'm really pissed off. All these changes in Hydra, I don't know, man. I was sitting around this couple of days, yesterday and today as well, and I think I got to this conclusion. I think Plarium really hates us, okay? I don't think they like us to have fun in the game, or the other explanation that I could find is that someone at Plarium, they hate the company, they hate the game, they want the game to fail, so they decided to just have bad decisions and make this game as unpleasant as possible for everyone. Usually, guys, I don't like to make these ranting videos. I don't like my channel to be about this, okay? I know other content creators, they thrive on this, they like to make ranting videos, complain, do whatever the hell they want. It's okay, it's good for them. Personally, I don't like this. However, I decided to make this ranting video now simply because Hydra is probably my favorite content in this game. And somehow Plarium decided to fuck up everything and decided to screw everyone. And that's pissing me off, honestly. If you guys followed my channel for a while now, you may have noticed that every Saturday I like to do these live streams where I help people with their Hydra teams. And I do that because I actually like playing Hydra. I like to put together teams. And by doing that, I help people, putting together their teams. But also, I somehow fulfill my needs of playing Hydra, finding new teams, new compositions, new strategies. And now Plarium just basically took away that from me. I don't even know if I still want to do this, do these live streams on Saturdays, help people with their Hydra teams. I don't know. It feels like it's so fucking stupid. And someone at Plarium, I think I don't know, there's something wrong with them. If you guys are watching this, I'm not talking about people from Plarium, even though I don't think they're gonna watch. I don't think they're gonna watch my channel, my video. But if you're watching by any chance, can you please tell me what the fuck are you smoking? Like, what's wrong with you? Why would you change everything and piss off everyone and don't even care? Because this is the problem, guys, okay? All these changes, they're not gonna go away, okay? All these changes they've done to Hydra, to everything, they're gonna stay here. They're not gonna fix it. They're not gonna come out tomorrow and say, well, we fucked up. We decided to reverse it back to the way it was. It's not gonna happen, guys. And if it happens, first of all, it will be a first for Plarium. Second, they're not gonna change everything. They probably gonna tweak something here and there, just to give us a little bit of hope. But all these changes are gonna stay here. So this is the result that I had last week. This is the same team. As you can see here, is the same team. I didn't change anything, no gear, nor nothing. And you can see the damage is like half of it, okay? Now, I get that Hydra has to be difficult content in the game, and it shouldn't be for everyone. However, we're not talking about the damage reduction here, guys, okay? They simply took the fun out of the game. They took the fun out of Hydra because it's not fun. It's not fun to have an HP bar for the exposed necks. It's not fun to have your champions sitting around doing their A1 because all the heads have a full immunity to damage, I found myself, this result, 286 million, it was probably my third or fourth trial to actually get to 1000 turns, okay? And most of the times I found myself having my Thor using his A1 because I couldn't use his A2 or his A3 because there was no reason to use it when all the heads have full immunity to damage, right? So I was just sitting there doing his A1. It's not fucking fun, guys. I don't understand what's wrong with you. I don't understand why would you do that. It's not fun. And I know some people will say, oh yeah, but enemy max HP, they're better now, the champions. No, they're not. There's still a cap to the damage that you can do when the exposed necks have a health bar. So It's not better, okay? It's not gonna do instead of doing 200,000 damage, now they're doing 400,000 damage, but it's still a cap to the damage, right? And that's where we see this whole damage reduction. It comes from the fact that before we could hit an exposed neck, you know, as many times as possible to do a lot of damage. Now you can't do that shit anymore. And then you don't have enough damage in your team as an average player. I'm not talking about endgame players with Tranda teams and Teox and stuff like that. Just the average guy with a team like mine. I don't have enough power in my team to kill 2 or 3 exposed necks at the same time. So when they come back, only 1 or 2 of them will have the full immunity and the other one doesn't have it. So it's really hard to do that. So most of the times the heads will come back one at a time with full immunity. And then I'm just sitting there. If you have a decreased speed on those heads, it will take them a lifetime to come back and do their turn, so you can get rid of the immunity. And you just sit there, you know, hitting heads for 0 damage. That's not fucking fun, guys. I don't understand why would you do that. And anyone who says that these changes are good, I don't know what's wrong with you either. Maybe you're smoking something the same with like Plarium. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you. Okay, they took away the fun. I get that you want to make the Hydra harder, you know. But now, for example, this last week I could do probably about 1.5 million of points for the Hydra Clash. I could get all this for here, the accessories, and get the last chest. This week I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna be able. Probably I can take maybe the 700 million chest. I don't know. For sure I'm not gonna get this one. Okay, which means this will be another week where I have to do enough damage to get this one. So those, instead of taking all these 4 chests in 1 week, now you get them in 2 weeks. Okay. And also, I don't think I will be able to get. Maybe I can. You know, maybe I can get the last chest from whatever place it is, maybe. But it's gonna be really fucking hard, okay? And the problem is that they didn't fix Hydra, okay? I still see people with Randa teams who are doing maybe not 50 billion damage or 100 billion damage, but they still do 10 billion to 12 billion damage. So how the fuck did you change it? How is that even better? Okay, basically it's the same shit that happened before, where you had a clan that would put 100 billion points and a clan that would put maybe 1 billion point or 10 billion points. It's the same shit as before, but with lower numbers. Now you have a clan with Randas, teams and all that stuff that puts maybe 30 billion points. And your clan, because of all this bullshit that happens here, your clan now will have maybe 3 billion points. So it's the same shit as before, but with lower numbers. How the fuck is that any better than before? You might as well just change everything back to how it was and leave it like that, because there's no point. They didn't fix anything. Plarium, you didn't fix shit. Okay, you didn't fix shit for this game. It's the same game, the same bullshit as before. Nothing changed. It's really stupid. Plus, let's talk about the 1000 turns. Again, I keep hearing people saying, oh yeah, but it's better, it saves you time. No, it doesn't, okay? It doesn't save you time. Think about this, right? And I've seen this already to other content creators, and I've seen this to other people in my cluster, on social media, Facebook, whatever. They all face the same problem, yeah? Because the AI is broken, what happens now is that you put your team on full auto, right? A team that never failed before, that went all the way to 1500 turns. And now all of a sudden your team is failing because they keep hitting heads that they are not supposed to do because the AI, it doesn't work. So you waste 1 hour of your time doing this full run. Then you come back to the fight, you realize that you failed, and you restart the fight, and you do it again, and then you might fail again, and then you restart it again. So where is that time saved? Okay. For me, taking down the turns, it's a bad move. I don't know why people say it's good. It's not. Okay. Just leave it back to the fucking 1500 turns, because at least this way you can get a little bit more damage. Okay. You might not go all the full round, because the all devouring system, that it's another bullshit that they created. I don't know why the fuck they did that, but whatever, okay? So you're not gonna get to 1500 turns, but at least you might be able to get another 100, maybe 200 turns after the 1000, right? So that should be back to it. Remove the energy health bar from the exposed necks. And I don't know. To me, all these changes, they make no fucking sense. Okay? The whole point of this should have been to nerf Tranda. Oh, and by the way, let's not even talk about Wixwell. They keep hiding behind this shield theory and excuse, saying that, we didn't nerf Wixwell, we nerfed the shield. No, they fucking nerfed Wixwell, okay? Anyone who thinks otherwise, again, maybe you're smoking the same shit that Plarium is smoking, right? They actually nerfed Wixwell. Why? I don't know. Okay, they say for the Yannicka teams. The Yannicka teams, I think the most they did, it was like, what, 10 billion? Okay, compared to Tranda, who was doing like 100 and something billion. But it could have been a lot easier, you know, just maybe change something for Yannicka, maybe change something for Ironclad, the guy who was doing that. If you use the other team, the one with Ironclad and that faction champion, I can't even remember who they fucking were. Change something to those champions rather than changing everything for Wixwell, which is a champion that was decided by the community to be like that. You offered the skills and now you're nerfing him because they didn't nerf the shields, guys. Okay, I want everyone to understand this. They nerfed Wixwell, period. Okay, I don't know, I feel like I'm honestly losing my mind here, and I have a feeling that my days on playing Raid and making content for Raid is like a countdown right now. Okay, I'm just gonna do it for a while, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep playing the game in the current state they are. Okay, and I know they will come back later on. They will introduce some new content, and people will stop talking about Hydra, and they will be like, okay, because that's basically what they're doing. They want us to stop complaining, and then they will leave the changes the way they are, and they will be like, okay, we're done with the job. No one is complaining anymore, so just leave it like that. I don't think they will change anything. And they will come back with some other bullshit that they will introduce to the game, and people will start to focus on that other content, and they will forget about Hydra and all this bullshit. I don't know. For me, it's like I don't even care about that anymore, to be honest. I think hopefully as soon as possible I'm gonna be able to switch from fucking Raid and Plarium and everything to something else, okay? I'm just waiting for some other change, maybe other games that are coming out. Hopefully God Forge is gonna be a good game. Maybe I will be part of the beta test and everything. And if I do, I think this channel is gonna die here with all this content. I'm gonna keep making some videos for now. But as soon as I have a better option, I'm done with Plarium, I'm done with Raid. I've already done this. Those of you who knows my channel and followed, you know that if you look at this, I started playing the game in 2019. And I only played for a couple of months, and then I stopped playing for like 3 years. And I only came back to the game last year, 2023, yeah. That's when I came back to the game, and I started playing the game again. And this year I decided to make content for Raid. So for me, giving up on this game is not gonna be that hard. I've already done it in the past 4 years, not for a couple of months or a year. I've done it for 3 years, I stopped playing it. So if I have a better option out there for another game like Godforge or something else, I don't know, this game is gonna be as dead as possible for me and fucking Plarium and everyone, because I really don't like when they don't give a shit about what we're saying, okay? Now, I know some of you guys will be out there and will be like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's complaining. The game is good. The game is this and that. I don't give a fuck, okay? Honestly, I don't care what everyone is saying. For me, it's just bullshit that a company who makes a game that is supposed to be fun, they don't give a shit about us, because they hate us, guys, okay? You can say whatever the fuck you want. Plarium hates us. They don't want us to have fun in this game, period. That's it, okay? Anyway, like I said, I don't want to rant about this kind of stuff. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like to do this shit, but honestly, after they touch Hydra, which is my favorite content, I simply can't just leave it like that and not complain and not say anything about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I'll see you maybe in the next one. Bye.